The Mishnah in Pirkei Avos tells us that we shouldn't distinguish between a difficult mitzvah and an easy mitzvah, thinking to ourselves that a difficult mitzvah, because it's so hard to do, will get us more reward, as opposed to a simple mitzvah, which is relatively easy. The Mishnah says no. We don't know what the reward for the difficult mitzvah or the easy mitzvah is. We should treat all mitzvahs the same. We should try to do as many as we can, irrelevant of how hard they are or how easy they are. We should treat them just like we would do an easy mitzvah, we should do a difficult mitzvah. Just like we would do a difficult mitzvah, we should do an easy mitzvah. Now sometimes there are opportunities that we have to fulfill mitzvahs which are so simple, and it's a pity that we allow them just to pass us by. One of those mitzvahs is actually found in our parsha, Parshas Ki Savo. When Bnei Yisrael, when the Jewish people come into Eretz Yisrael, Torah says that the Jewish people will be blessed. The bracha will be given on Har Grizim, the blessings will be given on Har Grizim, and the klal, the curses, will be on Har Eval. Two mountains facing each other. The Kohanim would stand in the valley in between the two mountains. Half the Jewish people would stand on one mountain, half the Jewish people would stand on the other mountain. The Kohanim would turn to one mountain and recite the brachos, and all the people would answer Amen, back and forth. Bracha from Har Grizim, Klal Har Eval. And all of the people would recite the words Amen. The Baal HaTurim points out that the gematria, the numerical value of the word Amen, equals the Shem, the name of Hashem, of Adoshem, which we recite in our davening, and also the name of Yud Kei Vav Kei, which we don't recite. We only allude to. But those two names of Hashem is the same numerical gematria value as that of Amen. And so he says that the individual who answers Amen, it's as if that individual recited the name of Hashem twice. And not just only that. Rabbeinu Bachya explains that when we have a document, for example at a wedding, so we fill out a ksuba, a marriage document between the chassan and the kala, between the groom and the bride, and there are edim, there are witnesses who see that the groom accepts upon himself all that is written in this document. Now after the edim witness this, they have to sign. It's not good enough to witness if you don't sign. So Rabbeinu Bachya says that the individual who makes the bracha, who makes a blessing, is testifying about the greatness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So for example, if a person makes a bracha on an apple, this individual is testifying that he thanks HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who's Borei, who creates the fruit of the tree of Ha'etz. The individual who answers Amen to that bracha, that individual is the one who is sealing the document. So if we had to have a document that praised God, first there would be the individual who actually does the praising, and that's the witness, the maid, and then the individual who puts their stamp on the document to say, yes, that witness did so correctly, that witness testified correctly. That individual puts a stamp on the document, and it's not a document until the individual puts their stamp, their signature on it, to say, indeed, that witness did testify. And so the same is true when it comes to a person, to an individual who makes a bracha. That person testifies, but it's the person who recites Amen to the bracha, that individual who actually completes the entire mitzvah, because that individual makes sure that the document praising God in this world is safely signed and sealed. So may we be zoche, may we merit to take advantage during this month of Elul of all the opportunities that we have each day in shul and at home, hearing other people make brachos and reciting Amen and not taking even one Amen for granted, recognizing that we seal the deal, we seal the bracha when we recite Amen. We're able to praise HaKadosh Baruch Hu, praise Hashem, and in doing so, let us hope that He fills our lives and our coming year with all of the brachos, with all of the blessings that we hope we will get and that we deserve. Thank you for listening. Have a good Shabbos.